Today is a big day for people who own XRP, Ripple Online. With each leak, more details about the end of the Ripple vs SEC hearing become public. One thing is clear, the SEC will not go after Ripple again. We won this battle in the end, and crypto fans, experts in the field, and even Ripple's CEO are too happy to contain their happiness. Now, Ripple CEO thinks that a single XRP could be worth $50,000, 0 cents. That would make you a fortune. So don't miss this chance. Let's start right away. Bene, it's official that the SEC has given up on its appeal in the long case against Ripple Labs. The people who use XRP can finally breathe a sigh of relief. The XRP Ripple coin is no longer known as a feel safe. More than 3 years of legal battles, stressful courtroom scenes, and governmental uncertainty are over. A lot of people see this as the start of a new era in the crypto business, not just for Ripple coin investors. Powerful people are calling it a win. Crypto Geeks said it was just a deal with Ripple. This comment quickly spread through the community, and Eduardo went even further. In a tweet, he said that the case against the SEC doesn't matter anymore because XRP isn't a stock and the case is just noise. The market shakiness, legal uncertainty, and fights about who has power finally dying down. It's now clear that there is peace. It wasn't a surprise when this happened. The court had already said in July 2023 that selling XRP on secondary markets was illegal. It wasn't the same as selling assets on the markets, but up until now, the SEC had been hostile, appealing parts of the decision and putting Ripple in a legal bind. The appeal has been put on hold, which Crypto Patel noticed in a tweet. This is good news for XRP. XRP holders, can you feel that moon energy yet? More and more people think the SEC is moving backwards. Really, who isn't? On CNBC not long ago, Gary Gendler, who used to be chair of the SEC, was asked about the AY's decision to drop not only the Ripple case, but also other high-profile crypto moves like those against Coinbase and Kraken. Gendler didn't say anything about a specific case, but the way he spoke about the AY's decision was interesting. Many things were said, but the most important thing was that he said the crypto market is mostly based on how people feel about it. This means that many tokens might not last without good foundations. The words of Gensler sound more like an offer to back down than a threat. Ripple didn't just ride a sense of well-being. It also made things with foreign banks and saw how XRP could be used in the real world, especially to send money between countries. There was also one of the hardest crackdowns on crypto ever, but he came out on top. The change we're seeing now could be the start of a bigger change in the SEC. The government is becoming less hostile, and it is changing how it enforces the law. Are not being taken anymore. The rules are changing, and court challenges are on hold. Ripple may have helped make the changes happen by getting in the way of them. I don't think people will be interested in dealing 10,000 or 15 zero meme or emotion tokens over the years, but XRP was never just another metal. Gensler also said that there are only 2 or 3 valuable metals, a piece of fake money. There is no longer any doubt about what will happen with XRP now that the case is over. Ripple can focus on making its services better and getting more people to use them without having to worry about regulations. Investors see this as a sign that XRP is finally free of the doubt that kept it out of the market. The press is no longer there, which means new opportunities. The SEC may still be looking, but it doesn't have as much power now. This isn't just the end of a court battle for Ripple and its supporters. It's the start of something much bigger. Bigger top crypto experts believe that right now could be the start of a wave of new millionaires, and XRP could be at the center of it all. What comes next will blow your mind. The game is changing quickly. The XRP community isn't just hopeful, it's fired. A lot of people are tweeting and making big claims, and the crypto world is very excited right now. Levi says that wealth is coming and XRP is making it happen. Get ready for XRP to become the biggest coin ever to break out. It's also not shy about making you the first person in your group to make more than $1 million. The power is strong, but what's really making people believe in XRP's future? Eduardo Farina, who started Alpha Lions Academy and is one of the biggest fans of XRP, speaks out. It's clear what he means and people are paying attention. Today, putting $1,000, 0 cents into XRP might be worth a lot of money tomorrow. $50,000, 0 cents tomorrow. He won't sell any of his tokens for less than $1, 0 cents each, because he thinks that XRP is at the bottom of a multi-generational pump. This brave stand isn't just about numbers, it's about a bigger picture. He's not the only one who thinks that XRP could be the basis for a new global banking system. FINA even says that having less than 10 XRP tokens is a bad thing, saying that's the very least people should do to get ahead in the next financial revolution. Early Bitcoin supporters felt the same way, and it's starting a movement. People may think his predictions are crazy, but they reflect a growing view that XRP is way too cheap, especially now that the legal fog is starting to lift. Even though governmental pressure is easing, not everyone is sure. Some say that even if the price of XRP goes up to $100, 0 cents, which would be a nearly $5, 0 cents percent increase from its current value of $2, 0 cents, it might not give people the huge amounts of money they expect. One customer said $50, 0 cents sounds like a lot of money, but it won't let you quit your job early. They're right. For XRP to bring long-term wealth, it needs to do more than just hit 1,000. It needs to do it quickly and on a large scale. Some experts believe that XRP might not get that high for another 9 to 15 years, if it ever does. Other websites like Telegown say it will be $100, 0 cents by 2040, while Changely says 2033 is a more optimistic date. Those who are really excited about XRP, on the other hand, don't care about those dates. They're too busy watching what's going on to pay attention to the clock. Jeremy tells people to be careful and says that XRP might be better for short-term plays than for keeping for 10 years. He also says that the price of the ticket hasn't changed in a while and asks, if not now, then when? Still, when the SEC steps back, it's hard not to notice that things feel different this time. Well-known crypto influencers are talking up XRP's next chapter, and Gary Gensler says that most of crypto is driven by feeling. There may be more to it than just charts and dates now. It could be about faith and hope that XRP can finally live up to the promise it's been making for. We also need to talk about the newest round of XRP agreements for Ripple. Ladies and gents, crazy things are going on behind the scenes, and it's not just talk anymore. Ripple is slowly but surely making its way to the heart of the world's banking system.